pushing the foot on the gas, puff, puff, pass, pushing the foot on the gas, puff, puff, pass, pushing the foot on the gas.
Speaking of the bull,
pass.
Oh, what you gonna say, bro?
No, I said ridiculous. Go ahead. I was just adding on to what you said.
Where before we move on, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Like, man, let's talk to you, Mr. OKL, man. Where you been, brother? You going in grinding, bro?
You put me on the spot. Yeah, I just been working, man. I've been working I moved. I've been working, and a couple of my devices got messed up. That's I just had to get all my shit back. But I'm here, man. I just been working. That's simply it. I just been I've been MGTOW.
Where? Yeah, going monk mode. I feel you on that, brother. And that's how you're supposed to do it, man. Just go monk mode, purge everything out your life. When I say purge women, it's more than just women. That's all just going around having sex or whatever stuff like that. It's just getting your mind right and trying to get focused, get that and get yourself ready. Because even if you want to go back dating, you still gotta be at. You see how these modern women are acting. You got to be at a certain level before you can even deal with these women. So
you got to build a house before you can date her, Quavo.
Right, exactly, exactly.
I forgot what was that lady name? I forgot that dumb bitch. She was asked would she date a bus driver, and she says if he owns the bus.
Shit. I know. Just watching the video of her dumbass too, talking about black women gonna start choosing being single mothers. Ebony Williams.
Not important. It's not really that important anyway.
Yo, all right. So moving on to this video. So okay, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the chick that was stuck in Dubai for being a modern woman. Yep. So in the stories, with the mother, obviously it was the mother that was breaking down the story about what happened. In her account, she said that in Dubai, the man started screaming first, and then she had to scream back, and then she got arrested before screaming, or what how that modern women said or whatnot. But obviously, with these modern women, there's always a pattern. When chaos ensues, there's always a pattern. They're always leaving a trail of chaos. It's never just one area. They're like the Incredible Hulk. They leave trails of chaos.
Right.
So this video I'm about to play right now, it actually shows. Now this is not for what happened in Dubai, but this is from another trip because apparently she had a girl she used to hang out with that called her out and actually posted up evidence of her actually being an aggressive woman and attacking men, which I think he was attacking her husband or something like that. So let's check it out. This is the dude. This is the what's his name? Sassy Trucker, some shit.
Oh yeah.
Run off. I'm not like that. Cause you're a bitch. You bitch. No. Put some shoes on. Go up there, crazy, bro.
Yo. Wow. It's so crazy to me that these modern women always get into fights on trips. Aren't y'all supposed to be relaxing? Y'all taking all these trips. Aren't y'all supposed to relax? Like, what's going on here?
Hey, that's a good point, bro. You go on vacation to terrorize this shit?
Right. Like, I know men do crazy stuff, but I rarely hear men do stuff on airplanes or going on trips or whatnot. Why is it always women? Like, modern women? Like, it's always something weird going on.
You're right.
I don't know.
And what's crazy is she called him a bitch because he didn't retaliate and hit her. He said, I'm not even going to do it. So you're a bitch if you don't hit her. But if you actually do hit her, Quavo, she going to call you a bitch because you hit a woman.
Yeah. Exactly.
Can't make it up.
Can't make it up at all. And then what's so funny is she actually takes at her ego, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm a tough person because he's not going to mess with me. And this is like, no, he's like he want to mess you up, but it's like he knows he's in the conundrum. If he messes you up, he get in trouble. If you don't mess you up, he's gonna look like a bitch. He gotta choose. He gotta choose an L. So, and these modern women take it as ego, as I'm tough, and it unfortunately bounces back to when they deal with some real stuff. Right. It might end up in prison
and run off. I'm not like that. Cause you're a bitch.
No. Start throwing stuff like she is doing lots of stuff to really deserve someone hitting her in the face. And I'm not saying that men should do that. Actually, I actually do not want men putting hands on women because we can't hurt them. However, there are men that cannot control their hands. That's all we're saying. And you got to know when, and you got to know when to prevent stuff. Because that's the problem with modern women. They want to do stuff and then men clean it up. But men, we're trying to tell them like, yo, we're trying to prevent this stuff. We're not trying to have it start in the first place.
Shit's ridiculous. What is that on her butt? What is that, a BBL wrap?
Yo, you're right, hey, bruh. I don't even know, man.
This the Sassy Trucker, right?
Yeah, Sassy Trucker.
Leave her alone, guys. Let her just drive trucks, man. Leave this bitch alone.
Yo.
Damn. That animal.
It also shows how these masculine women are not good in relationships, period. Like I said before, it's not even with just men, with women as well. Like you've heard plenty of time. I'm pretty sure you know women, OKL, where they were friends for a long time, and then after a while they fell out and they never stopped talking to each other again.
Yeah.
And they were like best friends and stuff like that. Best friends in high school, and now they're like something happened where one thing happened and it just broke them up for the rest of their life.
I heard 100. I've seen it 100 times. I heard it 100 times, man.
Exactly. Modern women are not good, especially masculine women. They're not good in relationships, period. They will always mess it up with everybody. And it don't matter who. So it's not even just us men who that deal with it. It's women deal with it too.
You wonder why we go MGTOW and get our passports. We got evidence day in and day out showing why we shouldn't date these women, but they go around saying, why are nobody's dating me? How come these men are not approaching us? This is why. Who the fuck wants to approach an animal like that?
We don't want to deal with the stress. We don't want to deal with fights. We don't want to deal with fighting other men. We don't want to deal with that. We don't want to deal with that stuff.
Right.
It just becomes stress.
The girl is supposed to be your peace. You should come home and your fire should be put out when you get home. But what they do is they ignite the fire. They're not to be dealt with.
Exactly. If you want peace, brothers, you shouldn't deal with those type of modern women, because all what's going to happen is, even if you marry her, all it's going to do is end in divorce. Right. It always happens that way.
And I have to say it, Killer Kwadwo, this is your strong black queen right here. You're strong, confident. I could do it on my own. I don't need a man type of bitch.
Yep, exactly. Again, with the problem with them, they always end up alone. It's so weird how they always talk themselves out of a relationship. All right, I'm about to show another video of give me a second. Let me get it set up. I'm about to show another video of another chick. She's dealing with a man.
And I was like, you're not gonna do nothing.
She's dealing with a man, antagonizing him. Unfortunately, it ends with her and her child life being taken. But however, she was told multiple times by police, family members, even the man himself, that if you don't leave me alone, something bad gonna happen to you. They were warned multiple times. Unfortunately, she was being defiant. She was a masculine woman. I can do it all by myself. I don't need you. And then it ended in tragedy. So let me get this video set up real quick.
That happened here in America?
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember exactly where this place. I think I might see it in the video, but
he went in the closet and grabbed the gun. So, and I was like, you're not going to do nothing. And he was like, matter of fact, get out. I said, you can't put me out. I can't in here. So he was like, you getting out of my house. Like, are you really trying to provoke me? And every single time he's stepping closer and closer to me. Are you really trying to provoke me? Are you trying to provoke me? I'll kill you. You'll really lose your life in here.
The question that everybody wants to know is, why didn't this girl just take her 6-year-old and leave, give this man time to cool off? He asked her 9 times to get out of his house.
Girlfriend in here acting crazy and flew up the house. I just wanted to get out the house. I don't want no problems.
Even the police tried to persuade her.
For me, if I was in a situation that wasn't good for me, I would want to get out.
She still refused to leave. An hour after the police left, he shot her dead, shot her 6-year-old dead, and then killed himself.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hold on. So that wasn't his child?
No, that wasn't his child.
God damn. God damn, man.
Yeah, man. So that's the unfortunate. However, like I was saying before, like I showed in the video, she was advised multiple times to leave this man alone. He even called the police and told them, yo, I need her to leave.
Closet and grabbed the gun. So, and I was like, you're not going to do nothing. And he was like, matter of fact, get out. I said, you can't put me out. I can't in here. So he was like, you getting out of my house. Like,
now let me pause it right there. When she's talking about I pay rent here, it's funny how women want to talk about, oh, it takes more than a man's money, but whenever she contributes some type of money into something, oh, I do this. You control this. Oh, you don't pay all the bills, so shut up.
and technically, she's correct. She pays bills there, so he'd have to evict her. But still, like this is a dire situation here, and I feel bad for the child's father. I don't feel bad for her. As harsh as I'm sounding, I don't feel bad for her at all. I feel bad for that child and the child's father. This is why I say single moms are a bad bet, guys. Now, imagine if that child was with the father. She would just be the only one dead, unfortunately, but she would be the only one dead. That man didn't give a shit about that child.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And it's unfortunate because, again, she was advised by multiple people to leave a bad situation. And it's so weird that these modern women want to say that they're smarter than men, but whenever red flags come up on these men right here, they don't want to run away. They think they can fix the guy. It makes no sense to me.
Right.
I was like, are you really trying to provoke me? And every single time he's stepping closer and closer to me. Are you really trying to provoke me? Are you trying to provoke me? I'll kill you. You'll really lose your life in here.
The question that everybody wants.
And this is another problem too with the way these modern women act. They thinking they can step up to men. They think they can actually deal with men on a physical level. Women, you cannot. I don't care how big you are. I don't care. You can be. You might have to be. It's very rare that a woman can deal with a man. It's very rare that she got to be well trained or something. It's very rare that a woman can deal with a man physically. If a man is stepping up to you, run away.
Right.
I don't care. I don't even care if you have a gun. Just run away.
Right. My favorite verse in the Bible is 1 Timothy chapter 2:12. I suffer a woman not to teach, nor should a woman usurp authority over a man. God tells these motherfucking bitches not to step up to a man, and they don't even listen to God.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And unfortunately,
of course, it's a black woman, by the way.
Right. Yeah. It's a black woman. And unfortunately, they pay the consequences.
I see why Zone like them Latinas.
why didn't this girl just take her 6-year-old and leave, give this man time to cool off? He asked her 9 times to get out of his house.
Bruh, 9 times. She was told 9 times to get out the house. But unfortunately, since she didn't want to listen, he was actually prevented, bruh. This is why women take men for granted. Because when men are telling women something, we're not telling y'all because we're controlling y'all. We're telling y'all because we know you're gonna do something dumb that might get us killed, or get yourself hurt, or killed. So we're telling y'all to relax. He's even trying to help her out. Like, yo, 9 times I'm trying to please get out the house before I do something. She didn't listen, and then she put her and her child in mortal danger, unfortunately.
Girlfriend in here acting crazy and fill up the house. I just wanted to get out the house. I don't want no.
He called the cops on
himself. Even the police tried to persuade her.
For me, if I was in a situation that wasn't good for me, I would want to get out.
She still refused to leave. An hour after the police left, he shot her dead, shot her 6-year-old dead, and then killed himself.
That's a sad story right there. But unfortunately, that's a reality that these modern women don't think about. They don't think about the consequences that's going to happen when you buck up to somebody. We do, men do. That's why we don't talk crazy all the time unless we really are looking for something.
Right. We understand consequence. And I would take it a step further, even though you're correct in what you said in your assessment. They actually do understand the consequences, but they don't get consequences in today's modern day society. For instance, a woman can call the police and say he hit me, so that in itself gives them a sense of confidence. They could black women are known for calling Pookie on another black man. Look at that football player that killed his girlfriend's brother. She called her brother because she knew she had that protection, that safe haven, or whatever the case may be. She knows that she can call somebody else to deal with the problem that she caused. So I say this, man. I say this time and time out. Modern women don't care about consequences because this world has been made so comfortable for them.
Yep, exactly. That's very true. You can see it. You saw in the first video that I did that she was cheating on the husband, and he still took her back. No consequence.
Hold on. Wait. The lady, that football player that killed her brother, that man took that lady back?
No. I was talking about the one where the woman was cheating on her husband. She was cheating on her husband for $60.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She had no consequence from
exactly.
that. No consequence of that action.
My point exactly, Kwadwo. My point exactly.